Today we're checking out a 2025 Honda Odyssey in the touring trim level. Now this one is in the popular Sonic Gray Pearl exterior color. The touring trim has a full multi-reflector LED headlight system with LED daytime running lights and fog lights as well. It also has the sensors for the adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist system as well here. Touring trim also has a 19-inch alloy wheel with a gloss silver finish. There's body colored handles, and the upper portion of the side mirror is also body colored. The rear of the vehicle has the body colored shark fin antenna and a spoiler with the third brake light, rear wiper, backup camera, parking sensors back here as well. The taillights are a combination of LED and standard bulbs. It also has a power liftgate, so you can press this button here, or you can use the key, of course. Open it up. And even without folding the seats down, we have the capability of the Honda Odyssey is unbelievable when you consider it and compare it with other vehicles. It has the fully functional 3 rows, but even with all the seats occupied with passengers, you still have a tremendous amount of cargo space back here because it has this wide open space here that goes down into the floor. There's these little storage compartments, shelves here on this side, another one here with a 12-volt power supply. There's a subwoofer that they managed to squeeze in here as well. Bag holders on the back of these third row seats. Those come in really handy when you go get groceries. If you were to need additional space, it's very easy to add to the cargo space by folding these seats down. So you just simply fold it down, there's one, and we can fold down seats while still maintaining passenger space, depending on our needs. So that one is down, and now we have this really long place, like put a long box or whatever. We can still keep a car seat or whatever on this side if we want to. Now with both seats folded, we have a lot of large space right here. Put a large box or whatever, and the height is fantastic as well. So we can, and the opening of the door, the hatch here, is really wide. So getting things in and out is a breeze. It's a good time to point out some of the things that the third row passengers have. They have a retractable shade, 2 USB-C ports, cup holders, climate control vents. Here on this side, you have a USB-C port, but you also have a place to plug in headphones and listen to music and stuff. The vehicle has a full proximity key. You can use the vehicle 100% without taking the key out of your pocket or out of a bag. But it has a lot of functionality here. Lock, unlock, the ability to open up either side of the vehicle, the side doors, power liftgate, remote start, and a panic button there. So you can find the vehicle in a crowded parking lot. But yeah, it's a very well-designed key. It's fairly light and rounded and easy to take with you. But let's say you don't want to have to take the key out of your pocket to open up the doors. You can simply pull the handle like that, and it opens up for you. There's also the ability, like a child or whatever, to press the button right here to open or close the door. So it's very easy to get to. When you're in the vehicle, there's also this handle right here. So you can just press that to close the door. There's a retractable shade here on the inside. There's also the power window, which doesn't go all the way down, but it goes down almost all the way. And it's one touch up and down button. There's a cup holder down here. There's also a little storage space as well. The doors also have individual child safety locks. So you can simply lift it up or down. So this will be the lock position, and you can do it on each door. So let's say you have a child on one side and an adult on the other. You can lock one side and not the other. The third row seats are quite a ways off the floor. So even if you have adults back here, it's not really a big deal as far as legroom. And there is car seat attachments on both sides, both on the left and the right side. Some vehicles only have it on one side or not at all on the third row, so it's kind of interesting. But yeah, so it's really comfortable, soft, not diminished like some vehicle. This is a full, comfortable third row. Second row is very interesting because we kind of have captain's chairs in a way, but the center part kind of adds to this middle to make it a bench seat, but they're all completely separate. So if you want to take out the center part, you can also fold the center part down if you'd like, but you can take that out, and then these seats on the ends serve as just regular captain's chairs. But you can grab these handles here and slide them over and put them in the center position. So you can kind of have this extra space here on the outside, either side, and kind of move them around. In addition to folding them down for cargo space. Now this second row has car seat attachments, both on the ends, but also here on the center. On the ends, you can see them right here, easy to get to. The center one has these little covers you take off. There's cup holders, USB ports, mat pockets on the back of both front seats. There's also a completely flat floor, so you can get comfortable, lots of leg room. There's also these smaller pockets here on the top, just kind of a quick access, put your cell phone or whatever. There's an additional pocket right here, a smaller one, for remote control. And the remote control is for the entertainment system here. So you have a full screen for entertaining the kids or anybody in the back seats. It also has the cabin talk where you can talk to people back here. You can also see them. There's a camera right here, so you can keep an eye on kids here in the back. And there's some climate control adjustments here as well. The inside of the front doors are really well designed, very ergonomic, right where your hands would be. So soft touch surfaces here, and then you have these little compartments here and here. So right where it serves as a handle for closing the door, but also you can utilize those for putting stuff. Same thing with this little shelf right here. You could put a cup, smaller items. There's also enough room here for a umbrella and a little in that little shelf right there. And then you have the larger pocket there at the bottom. And the threshold area is open right here. So lifting your legs, putting it in, there's no large threshold to lift your legs over. So it's very easy to get in and out of the vehicle. The height off the ground is near perfect for just about everybody. The passenger seat is powered, but also has a 4-way lumbar adjustment. These are leather seats with the gray piping there, heated as well, very comfortable, soft. Once again, lots of legroom here in the front. Lock and glove compartment has a smooth plastic there on the inside. And I like this little bag holder right here in a little center place right there to put a bag. I don't know if you can tell, but there's this little ambient light right here. It's like a teal color right here underneath the dash, looking really nice. Looks really good at nighttime. Now the steering wheel is a leather wrap steering wheel, very comfortable, thick, easy to hold for long periods of time. There's paddle shifters here on the back, giving you control over the transmission. There's also buttons. The way Honda designs it is very simple. White lettering, back background, very easy to see, focus on. There's not too much complexity. Simple volume, change to the stations. This is for customizing the screen. We'll get to that in a second. And then you have the cruise control on this side, adaptive cruise control with the lane keep assist system, which works really well. The gauges are a combination of a physical gauge, like an actual gauge here, and then on the left side is a customizable screen, which gives you different information depending on what you want here. It's also a digital speedometer and other features like outside temperature, that kind of stuff. The touchscreen also has a physical volume knob, physical buttons as well to help you navigate through the system. And then you can see these little shortcuts here at the bottom, as well as the tiles, just like you would see on your cell phone. So it's very intuitive and easy to use. Now this one has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, satellite radio, navigation, all that good stuff here already built into the screen. The climate control is right here, easy to get to. Driver and passenger temperatures are here, where you want the air to blow, fan speed, front and rear defrosters, all that stuff is right here. There's also a 3-stage heated seat for the driver and passenger. Little screen to kind of show you what's going on. Also it has a snow mode, eco mode as well. 4-way flashers, and this is the shifter. Now you notice there's no shifter getting in the way here. This is a shift-by-wire system, so you simply just press a button. So if we want to go in reverse, pull back on this little button, and we got the backup camera pop up. We also have the rear cross traffic alert, blind spot detection system, and the camera system has different views, top-down, linear, and then a real wide view that gives you a view on both sides if there's any vehicles coming from either direction when you're backing out of a parking space. Excellent view for the backup camera. Once you get used to that little bit of funny looking stretchiness to it, you can actually gives you excellent visibility behind the vehicle. There's neutral, drive, there's also a standard mode, and then park is right here. So it's very simple, easy to use. Once you get used to it, for me, it's preferable, those type of shifters. USB-A, USB-C ports, 12-volt power supply. You also have a power inverter, 115 volt, 150 watt, 2-prong power inverter there. large place to put a bag or something right here in the center. And it keeps it, there's little walls there on the side keeping it in place. Cup holders are here, wireless charger right here, and it has a rubberized surface keeping your device in place. There's also these little keepers here on the sides and this right here. So when you put it there, it's not going to move when you're driving, and it's rubberized as well. This little flat surface is handy, but also you can move this back and it has a larger compartment. You have more connectivity, USB, also HDMI input for the entertainment system there in the back. This is removable, little rubber tray at the bottom, and you have some additional space under there as well. Try to give you as much room as possible for, especially if you're going on a trip or something. It's good to have that. There's also places for wires to go in and out of this compartment. And there's little keepers here as well, here and here. You have more cup holders, which you can share with the rear passengers right here as well. There's an auto dim rearview mirror with the HomeLink garage door opener controls here, individual tap lights, place to put your sunglasses, but also a little conversation mirror there. The visors have mirrors and lights. The sunroof has a shade that covers 100% of the light. And you have a single button here for raising it and moving it back, tilting it, and all that stuff.